ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानांशु प्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोत् भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नः माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिज विषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमति विभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः
Mandukya Karika, 4th chapter, Alata Shanti Prakarana. Please read Karika 93 and 94.
आदिशान्तायनुत्पन्नाः प्रकृत्यैव सुनिर्वृताः सर्वे धर्मा समाभिन्ना अजं साम्यं विशारदम् वैशारद्यं तु वै नास्ति भेदे विचरतां सदा भेदनिम्ना पृथग्वादाः तस्मात् ते कृपणा स्मृताः.
All jivas, by their very nature, are totally free from samsara. There is no trace of any samsara in reality in each and every jiva. That is what is called as Vishasamyam Visharadam. Shuddha. Even during the state of appearance of the jiva as samsari, the jiva in reality, Atma, is Shuddha in the sense totally free from samsara. Not that something is created. All that is done is ending of whatever that is falsely attributed to Jiva. And Jiva is always in its true nature of Shuddha Atma, Shuddha Chaitanya, remains so all along. So we have seen Karika 94 in general. Let us take the Bhasya of Karika 94. Read from Yasmad Bheda Nimnaha.
Yasmad Veda Nimnaha Vedanuyayinaha Samsaranugaha Ityarthaha.
The word Bheda Nimnaha from the Karika. Who are they? Yasmad, because this is a fact. Bheda Nimnaha means Vedanuyayinaha, those who follow the duality. Veda stands for duality. No known knowledge vritti, seer, seen, the seeing vritti, that is Tripatis. So Vedanayana, the followers of duality, in short, it means Samsaranugaha. Those who are totally engrossed in samsara, the sukha dukkha samsara, true nature, which is not the case. The jiva is all along totally free from samsara, but they take it to be so. Those who follow the duality means those who consider the perceptible duality to be true in nature as the very feature of Atma Jiva. Who are these people who are engrossed in duality? Continue.
Ke Pruthagvadaha Pruthang Nana Vastu iti evam vadanam yesham te Pruthagvadaha Dvaitinaha Ityarthaha.
Who are these people? Answer is, question is asked by Bhashyakara and gives the answer. Prithagvadaha from the Karika. What is Prithagvadaha? Prithag means Nana. What is Nana? Nana Vastu means there are many Atma. As many numbers of jivas are there, so many numbers of atmas are there. That is nana vastu iti eva vadanam yesham. They are always conceptive. There are many atmas. Iti evam, thus. Vadanam, what do they speak? They describe a they are called people who speak of reality. In short, those who follow the notion, the concept, the experience, moment by moment, is true, is so in reality. And therefore, because they consider the dualistic world as real, Atma to be many, unfortunately, because of this notion, they get subjected to misery, they become mean, they become wretched, they become miserable. Continue, Bhasya.
Tasmat te Krupanaha Kshudraha Smrutaha Yasmad Vaisharadyam विशुद्धिः न अस्ति तेषां भेदे विचरतां द्वैतमार्गे अविद्याकल्पिते सर्वदा वर्तमानानाम् इत्यर्थः।
Tasma, therefore, what is the therefore? Because they are still in this wrong notion of duality. The dualistic, the Dvaita Jagat is true what they consider. Therefore, hey, those people are what? Krupana. Krupana literally means miser. It's not miser here. Shudra. Mean people. Insignificant people. People who get subject to perennial sorrow. So, Shudraha, Smritaha, considered so, are known to be so, by whom? Those who know Shastra. As per Shastra, having known for certain, these people are mean, always engrossed the sorrow. Having known this, they say, these people are Kripanaha, Srudaha. And because of this, they are considered to be mean-related. Yasma Dvaita Vaisharadyam Vishuddhi Nasi Tesham Vede Vicharta. Because of this reason, Tesham Vede Vicharata, for them who are always engrossed in the Veda, the duality, Vaisharadyam means Vishuddhi Nasti. They know not that even when, on account of ignorance, Atma, for Vyavahara, in the empirical world, though appears as samsari, in reality, the jiva, atma, is free from this, that samsara, that is, we should be, is always free from samsara. Whether samsara appears to be there or not, Atma is a samsari only. So this should be the state of jiva, in reality the Atma, being totally free from samsara, even though for Vyavahara appears to be samsari. So therefore, for them, we should be nasti. Why they are? Who are the people? Vede Vicharatam. Those are all in the realm of reality, which is what Dvada Vartamana. In the case of those people, Sarvada Vartamana. Always they are where? In the avidya kalpita dvaitama, in the falsely projected dualistic concept. Marga, part in the sense, dualistic concept for them. We should be that truth, that jiva, in reality, Atma, always is free from samsara, whether one has got knowledge or not, even in the state of ignorance, wherein for Vyavahara, Jiva parades as samsari. Even at that time, Jiva is free from samsara. That we should be aware, which unfortunately is people who are steeped in duality and taking duality to be truth. They know not this. This should be is not there, then they know it not. Continue.
अतः युक्तम एव तेषां कार्पण्यम इति अभिप्रायः.
So, iti apriya. This is the conclusion. This is the, what is that? Opinion. That because of this, they know it not the true nature of Atma. Always free from samsara, whether state of ignorance of Jiva or knowledge, and therefore, Tesham Karpanyam, their miserable condition subject to sorrow is what Yuktam, quite given to his. It is something which can be justified. This is the purport of this Karika 94. Now let us take Karika 95. Before that, let us see the introductory remark of this Karika by Bhasya. Please read Bhasya Yadidam Paramata Tattvam.
यत् इदं परमार्थ तत्वम् अमहात्मभिः अपंडितैः वेदांत बहिष्ठैः शूद्रैः अल्पप्रज्ञैः अनवगाह्यम् इति आह.
This truth that truly Atma can never become samsaric jiva, even though outwardly, on account of ignorance, it may appear to be so. Therefore, this Paramartha Tattva, Yadidam, whatever this, the ultimate reality that is under discussion now, the ultimate reality that is under ascertainment now, that Paramartha Tattvam says is something which cannot be known, which cannot be ascertained by these people who are outside the range of the Vedanta. Those who know not the method of inquiring the real nature of Atma, Jiva. It is so detailed in Vedanta. For them, this is something which is totally beyond their grasp. Yadidam Paramartha Tattvam, whatever this ultimate reality that is being ascertained, that is under the discussion. That one, in the case of these people, for these people, who are those people? Tattvam, Amahatmabhi, the people who are not Mahatmas, What is Mahatma? Mahatma here, Mahatmam, Mahan Atma. They were big Atma? No. These people who are Shudra Hridaya, whose concept is crippled with what is not the truth. Mean-minded people who are unable to know the truths of Atma, who is all-pervasive nature, and being carried away by Rupadis, they consider the Jiva to be the one who is totally bound by the Upadi, confined to that Upadi embodiment. So therefore, who have no largeness of Hridaya in the sense, who are not open-minded, who are unable to ascertain the truth. So these amahatmabhi, and again thereby they are what? Apanditaihi. No panditaihi. Those who are people who are not pandita. Pandita here means the one who has got viveka. Apanditaihi means these people who lack viveka. What viveka? Atma anatma viveka. What is the true nature of I? And what is the passing appearance of I as Jiva? Between these two, those who have not got the Viveka, Pandita. In short, Vedanta Bahishtai, who are outside the range of Vedanta in the sense, who are not qualified to take to inquiry of Vedanta, who are not qualified to take to inquiry of Vedanta. So Vedanta Bahishtai, and therefore they are Shudrai, Shudras, not Shudra, Shudra. What is Shudrai? Alpa Pradnaihi. Pradnya, knowledge is what? Precious little. They know not the truth. So Alpa Pradnai means those are not Vivekis at all. Those who know not the truth at all. Therefore, for them, this Paramartha Tattva is what? Totally Anavagayam. Anavagayam means something which they cannot know. Something which they cannot ascertain. It is beyond their scope to ascertain or know this ultimate truth, which is wherein we discover Atma to be free from samsara, even for practical purpose, appears to be samsari in the realm of ignorance. So, who kaha? Acharya, which Acharya? Gaudapada Acharya. Wherein, where? Karika 95. Please read Karika 95.
अजे साम्ये तु ये केचिद् भविष्यन्ति सुनिश्चिताः ते हि लोके महाज्ञानाः तच्च लोको न गाहते.
ये केचित्तु अजे साम्ये सुनिश्चिताः भविष्यन्ति and चेत भविष्यन्ति add chet, tehi loke mahajnana tacca loka na gahati. Ye kechit, anyone whosoever, anyone whosoever is God. There is no restriction. Only men can gain the knowledge, but not the women. Bhashyakara specifically brings to our notice that Ye Chit shows even the women. Why this needs to be highlighted? Because women are not eligible to study the Vedas. There's a big row here. Why women should be denied it? Vedas do not have likes and dislikes about anyone. It considers the practical aspect. Truly speaking, between man and woman, except the physical body, the anatomical structure, there is no difference whatsoever. Both are jivas only. But the outward garb of physical body distinguishes a man and woman. By the very nature of the female body, it has got few drawbacks, which is not in the male body. By the very nature of the body, it is so. She has to carry the child for 9 months with all agonies, etc. Again, monthly, some problem is there which can cause what they call menstruation, which can cause some emotional disturbance, mental agony. Considering all these drawbacks of the anatomical structure, there is no question of man and woman here. The women, ladies, will not be able to undertake the rigorous discipline that Veda warrants, the Veda expects. So, the Veda is kind enough to exempt the women from taking to Vedic studies, etc. Not that they are something low, etc. Nothing, not at all. It is certain drawbacks in their body which doesn't allow them to be eligible to take to Vedas. That doesn't mean they are deprived of the result that can be gained by this. How? See, marriage is a sacred institution according to some dharma. The husband who is eligible to take to Vedic karma necessarily should have his wife by his side while doing this Vedic karma, except the minimum like Agnihotra, etc. Any sacrifices, any yajnayagas, the wife, presence of wife is necessary. And you must have seen the sankalpa, etc. going on, and the wife touches the shoulder of the husband. Do you know what it is? Transmission of 50% of punya from what the husband does to wife. Dekho, 50% straight away credited there. She is not deprived of the result, but she is exempted by the Shastras from taking to this rigorous discipline. So therefore, these wrong notions should not be encouraged. The feminist crusade, not knowing what it is, just to pose themselves as someone who fights for women in their wrong notion, do all these things. Now here, there is whoever Bhasya Karika clarifies, including women. The highest gain that can be gained through Vedas is Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. It is not at all denied to women also. Because this notion was there and is there, that means the case, great masters like Gaudapada Acharya, Bhashyakara, Shankaracharya, bring to our notice that is a wrong notion. No one is deprived of Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. So therefore, there also. So, ye kechit, whosoever they may be, of course, eligibility to take to Vedas is different. Eligibility to gain the knowledge is different. Here, gender is not the point of reference. Here, the Shuddha Antakarana, Ekagra Antakarana, which has got Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti, that is the criteria. Women also means not all will not be able to, all men also will not be able to get this knowledge. Don't think all men, even men or women, they must have the adhikaritva, the eligibility to gain knowledge. And once this eligibility is there, whether they are men or women, they are equally qualified to gain this knowledge. Ye kechit अजय साम्य ये केचित्तु अजय साम्य सुनिश्चिता or the one who have well ascertained the aja samya, the unborn, the uncalled, all the time same without change, without any mutation in that Atma Brahma. Sunishchitaha are the one who have well ascertained, means the jnanis. Chet is there. Chet is adhyara. It means it shows that durlabhatvam, this knowledge is difficult to gain. It is a caution. Look, you are required to be the one who has prepare the mind well to gain this knowledge. So change, it is durlabhatva. Like Bhagavan Krishna says, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhai. Yatatam siddhanam kaschid mam vetit. Among the thousands of people, some rare one puts forth effort to gain this knowledge. And among thousands of those who puts forth effort to gain this knowledge, someone gains knowledge. In the sense, Bhagavan Krishna or the Shastra wants to highlight, don't take this pursuit lightly. Well, preparedness is indispensable. It is not to say that it is very difficult. No. But don't take it for granted. You have to prepare your mind thoroughly so that you can get benefited by gaining this knowledge. Sunishitaha. Tehi loke mahajnana. They are the people who are in this world mahajnana, who have got the highest knowledge, the topmost knowledge, having known which there is nothing remains to be known in this creation. Kasminnu bhagavo vidyate sarvamidam vidyatam bhavati. Mundaka. Oh Guru, what is that entity? Having known which, everything else becomes as good as known. This is our own true nature. Whether you call Atma or Brahma, which in reality is the Chaitanya Tattva, the all-pervasive pure awareness principle, the all-pervasive pure conscious principle, which only can be the divinity principle. Those who are unable to grasp, discover this ultimate divinity principle are given by the Shastra a secondary means in terms of the same Paramatma Tattva, same Parameshwara Tattva, the principle of the divinity with names and forms. And these names and forms may differ, suited to the disposition of the mukshu. But in spite of distinction between their nama and rupa, their names and forms, the divinity principle, Chaitanya, the Paramatma Tattva, is one and the same. So therefore, there is no superiority or inferiority among these different types of Saguna Brahma, Brahma presented with Nama Rupas. There is no such high and low levels. It is one and the same, but to make the path easier, suited to the temperament of the mukshu. Varieties of names and form, nama rupa are given. That's why I say the main thing, Harihara. Harihara में भेद न मानो. Please don't distinguish between Hari and Hara. This is a big problem among Shaivites and Vaishnavites. Horizontal strip or vertical strip. Not correct. Is it Hari, Vishnu, Hara, Shiva, or Brahma Ji? The divinity principle is one and the same. In one of his teaching to Vasishta, Bhagavan Shiva, Shankara, Kailasadipati, remarks with respect to that ultimate reality, Chit Shiva equals Chaitanya, Asmadadaya, Bhritya. The entities like us, who Shiva says, who is the entity? Me, Kailasadipati Shiva, Vishnu, Vaikuntadipati, Brahma, Brahmalokadipati. Means what do you say? Trimurtis or Bhritya. We are servants. But for practical purpose, Shiva or Vishnu, for that matter, even Brahma, though customarily it is not invoked, they can be invoked as the ultimate divinity principle. Not Namarupa of Shiva, Vishnu. Ultimate divinity principle. So such distinction should not be made. So therefore, Mahajnana, they have got the highest type of knowledge. And that Paramartha was that ultimate reality which they know, which they have ascertained, which they have directly cognized, says, Lokaha na gahati. The common people, the lay people, na gahati, cannot ascertain. Tacha means their path. Path in the sense what they have discovered. That Paramartha Tattva, ultimate divinity principle, Lokaha. Lokaha means the people of common understanding. Because common people, the lay people, Nagahati, cannot know it as of such and such nature. Let us see the Bhasya. Read from Ajay Samme Paramartha Tattve.
अजय साम्ये परमार्थ तत्वः एवं एव इति ये केचित् स्त्री आदयः अपि सुनिश्चिताः
not tattva. Paramartha Tattve. Sandhi breaking is
परमार्थ तत्वे एवं
एवं
ये केचित् स्त्री आदयः
अपि
ये केचित्
स्त्री आदयः अपि
आदयः अपि
सुनिश्चिताः भवन्ति चेत्
सुनिश्चिताः भविष्यन्ति चेत्
ते
ते एव
एव
लोके आत्मज्ञानाः निरतिशयतत्त्वविषयज्ञानाः इति अर्थः।
says Ajay Samye Paramatata. That Aja, unborn, means uncaused, ever existing principle. Samya, Avikriya, never subject to any change. What is it? Paramatha Tattva. With respect to the ultimate reality. Who know how, those who know it. Evam eva iti sunishitaha. Evam eva. The true nature of ultimate divine principle is of such and such nature only in the sense. It is the principle which is never subject to samsara in reality. It is nitya mukta. It is ever free from the bondage bandhana. Even when for vyavahara, for practical purpose, the jiva appears to be samsari in the realm of ajnana, ignorance. So therefore it says, evameveti, this Atma Sarupa, the true I is what? Always free from bondage, free from samsara, nitya mukta. This is evati, yekechit, whosoever the person may be. Bhasya specifies, Stri Adayaha api. Even the one, even the women, Adi for even Shudras, the lowest Varna in the Chaturvarna system. See, in Chaturvarna system, the Guna division is there, division of Sattva-guna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Karma division is there, Guna, Karma, Vibhagata. And lower statuses are there. But as far as the highest knowledge is concerned, all are eligible to this. By the karmas belonging to the varna, they adore, they worship Parameshwar Tattva. Thereby they gain the Chitta Shuddhi, which makes them eligible to gain the Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana. And therefore, whether the Brahmana or a Shudra, taking into account Vaishya and Kshatriya, all are eligible to gain the knowledge of Brahma Atma. Maybe some distinction in the path, route that they have to follow be there. For example, for Shudra, the Smriti is recommended. And not Shruti Upanishads. Not that they are inferior. The present state of will not be able to take to the rigorous inquiry contained in Upanishad. So, a means that suits their present understanding needs to be given, because of which Smritis, the texts, bear of course on Shruti position, the texts like Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Shanti Parvata, Ramayana, teaching of Rama, they help, but they are also eligible to gain the Atma Jnana Brahman. So, Ekechit Sri Adaya, women, Shudras, etc. Sunishita Bhavishanti, become the people who are Sunishita. The ultimate principle, duty principle, is certainly of such and such nature, without any trace of doubt and vagueness. So they discover change. If they happen to be so, change shows that rare thing. All will not be able to take to this unless they have got the preparedness of the mind. That shows, it shows its durlabhatvam. This knowledge is not that easily available. It needs great efforts. So, te eva, only those people located in the world, Mahajnana. Mahajnana means they have got the knowledge of the ultimate reality. That is described by Bhasya Karika, Niratishaya Tattva Vishaya Jnana. They have got the jnana of that Vishaya, the entity which is Niratishaya Tattva, which is the most exalted, Paramanda Sarupa, totally Dukkha Rahita, Janma Marana Rahita. They have got the knowledge, and what they know is beyond the realm of capacity of the common people. Read, continue Bhasya, Tachatesham.
तच्च तेषां वर्त्म तेषां विदितं परमार्थ तत्वं सामान्य बुद्धिः अन्यः लोकः न गाहते न अवतरति न विषयीकरोति इत्यर्थः.
Tacha from Karika means Tesham Vartma. Literally it means their path, the route that they take to, the path that they take to. So, but actually what it means by path is Tesham Vitam Paramartha Tattva. The Paramartha Tattva, the ultimate reality, which they have discovered, they have known directly. That knowledge of that tattva, samanya buddhi anyaha loka. Loka means they are people. Which people? Samanya buddhi anyaha. A common folk, lay person, not disciplined in the classes. Anya loka. Nagahate from Karika means no avatarati, doesn't no. That is, or no, that means it is beyond their capacity to know. Means they are unable to know it. Avatarati na vishayi karoti. That ultimate reality is of such and such nature, they can't know it. It is beyond their capability. Iti artha. This is what is meant. To corroborate this, Bhasya quotes a verse from Mahabharata Shanti Parva. The teaching of Bhishma Pitamaha to Dharmaraja, the great storehouse of knowledge. All Raja Dharma, administration, and everything is there. Moksha Dharma. Detailed teaching of Adhyatma Vidya, the duty of king, etc. See, modern world can take advantage of this earlier, that is the principles of administration. Even the Ramayana is there. In the Ramayana, when Bharata goes to Chitrakuta to persuade Rama to return to Ayodhya, Rama being what who he is not ready to return to this. Bharata is the one who is supposed to, who has to take the charge of administration. He wants to verify that Bharata administers the country properly or not. So, while talking, Rama asked 40 questions, 40 questions to Bharata. I hope you are doing like this. I hope you are doing like this, wherein he gives a clue that you have to follow these principles of administration. It can be a great lesson for the modern administrators who rule the country. Nowadays, kings are not there, but someone is there who is in charge of administration. It can be very helpful. So also in Mahabharata, such things are there in the Moksha Dharma Shanti Parva, which teaching is given for two reasons. Dharmaraja was inconsolable that he has killed his elder brother Karna. He had decided to fast unto death. Vyasa, Krishna, Pandava brothers failed in convincing that he has not done the wrong, which is not, he has not done the wrong. The matter of principles, higher and lower principles. But he was not, he was nodding his head, but was sticking to his own decision. Then Vyasa got angry. Do you rate us like this, that we are taking nonsense, we are talking nonsense? Do you think that, please, as if we don't know the Shastras, etc. Krishna knew the reason. His faith is, Shraddha is elsewhere, where in grandfather Bhishma, it takes to it. Bhishma was very happy, Krishna with Pandava said, Bhagavan, what is the reason? He says, please teach Dharmaraja. Bhagavan, what are you talking? My head is reeling, blood is oozing for this bed of arrows. I'm not able to think at all. And you being there, who can give the teaching? Why should I? Krishna says, yes, I know it, but I want you to teach. As for your agonizing state of the mind because of pain, I will take care of it. But teaching has to be from you because Chandra Divakaro. So the sun and the moon are there. The world should know what Bhishma was. What is the greatness of Bhishma? I want the world to know. I want you to teach. So from that teaching, here is a verse which shows that the Paramatma Tattva known by these is beyond the grasp of common people. We'll see that.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ